The Beast of Two Worlds. Long ago, in a village surrounded by tall mountains and wide rivers, people often spoke about a strange creature. They called it the Beast of Two Worlds. Some said it had the body of a lion but the wings of a great bird. Others claimed it walked like a man but had the tail of a fish. Nobody could truly agree on what it looked like, for nobody had seen it closely. The only thing they agreed on was that the beast lived where the mountains kissed the sky and where the rivers flowed into the sea. Children whispered about it in the evenings, their eyes wide with wonder. Traders told stories of hearing its call when they traveled late at night. Some were afraid, but many were curious. A boy named Ife. In that village lived a boy named Ife. He was cheerful and full of questions. Ife loved stories more than food, and each time someone mentioned the Beast of Two Worlds, he wanted to know more. "Why does it hide?" he asked his grandmother one night as she stirred the soup. "Perhaps it is searching for where it belongs," she said softly. "If you are part of two worlds, it can be hard to know where home is." Those words stayed with Ife. He often thought about the beast while watching the birds fly and the fish swim in the river. The journey. One bright morning, Ife decided to go find the beast. He packed some roasted corn and a calabash of water and set off toward the mountains. Along the way, he met animals and greeted them kindly. He saw a tortoise resting by the path. "Good morning, wise one," Ife said. The tortoise smiled. "Where are you going with such energy?" "I am going to find the Beast of Two Worlds," Ife replied. "Oh," said the tortoise, "then remember this, sometimes what you seek outside may already be inside." Ife thanked him and continued. He met a bird, a monkey, even a deer, and each gave him a little advice. Meeting the beast. At last, Ife reached the river where it met the mountain. There, sitting quietly on a rock, was the beast. It was neither frightening nor fierce. It had the strong legs of a lion, the bright wings of an eagle, and a tail that shimmered like a fish's fin. But its eyes were gentle and filled with sadness. "Why do you hide?" Ife asked bravely. The beast sighed. "Because I do not belong. The birds say I am too heavy to fly with them. The lions say I am too strange to hunt with them. The fish laugh that I cannot live in the deep waters. So I stay here, between all worlds, belonging to none." Ife thought for a while, then smiled. "But don't you see? You belong to both worlds. You can touch the sky, run on the land, and swim in the water. You are not less, you are more." The beast looked at him with surprise. No one had ever said such words before. The return. From that day on, the beast no longer hid. It visited the village sometimes, helping people carry heavy loads across rivers with its strong back, or flying high to spot where lost goats had wandered. Children clapped and laughed whenever they saw it. The people stopped calling it a beast. Instead, they called it the friend of two worlds. And Ife. He became known as the boy who taught everyone that what makes you different is also what makes you special. Moral. The story of the Beast of Two Worlds reminds us that we do not need to be exactly like others to belong. Sometimes, the very things that make us feel out of place are the gifts that make us shine the most.